Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Denali. I am also known as the Oracle Healer, and today we have an Oracle deck unboxing for you guys. I actually wasn't planning on doing this type of video anyway, but I was out and about this past weekend running some errands, and I immediately got this sudden urge to walk into the store, and amongst giving myself some time to say, okay, what am I here for? Like, if it wasn't for the books, why did I walk in here? And lo and behold, it was for this beautiful Witching Hour Oracle deck. So this is what we're going to be looking through for today. Let me know down below in the comments if any of you actually already own this Oracle deck, or if this has been one that has been in your list of decks to own and purchase. I'm really excited to flip through this one. I really like the illustration already. I don't know what it is about seeing little like doodles like this of like mushrooms and herbs and crystals that just brings out that inner witch within me. But this is what the back looks like. You can pause and read it if you would like to. This is the side border, and Arthur, illustrator, maker of this beautiful deck too. But let's go ahead and jump into the inside and see what we got. So this is the book, pretty good size book here. Okay. And it does look like the book is colored. Sometimes they're not, sometimes they're black and white, and the book does feel really good, really easy to kind of like flip through. It does look like the guidebook also comes with some spreads you can follow. Bathing in the River spread, a weekly self-care check-in, that's cute. Finding your coven, Phases of the Moon, element spread, forest spread. This is so cute. Book of spells. Yeah, there's a lot to work with here, which I love that. And then we dive into the actual cards. So it looks like obviously they all have their own main, let me see here so I can try and show you, keywords, and then they also tell you what companion falls with it. So this one's the Sacred Vows, and its tarot companion is the Justice. Then obviously it breaks down the meaning of that actual card as well. It also taps into the elements too, which is really, really cool. Forgotten Ghosts, enter at your own risk, and the elements. Okay. Dance, deeping. Oh, okay, it taps into other companion cards that are already in this, that already come with this deck too. Okay, that's really cool. So not only with tarot, but the actual deck in itself. Okay, so this is just a glimpse of what the inside looks like. Again, this is the back. Okay, the side of the guidebook. Really, really good guidebook, really good size. You can like fit it in a bag. You can fit it in your purse for my girlies. You could even fit this in your pocket, to be honest. But it's not too teeny tiny and it's not too big. It's just right. That is like the perfect guidebook if you ask me. So these are the cards. I am gonna take a second off screen to take off the plastic. These are the back of the cards. Now they do feel kind of glossy. I'm a little bit worried because it does kind of feel like that gloss that tends to kind of like stick together. Maybe after using them for a while we won't really have that problem, but that is the only thing that I can tell so far that is gonna kind of be a little bit of an obstacle. The second thing that I think will be an obstacle, maybe not for everyone, right? This is just me stating my opinion, is how wide the deck is. This is already reminded me of the Moonology deck, which is a very common one. You guys see me use that one for a lot of my comparisons. It's just about the same. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start the flip through now. So the first one we have here is Knowing. Take the first step. Really beautiful. This Solitary Witch was one of the ones that I saw behind the actual like hardcover, the box. Feeding Crows. Familiar. We love our familiars. The Invitation. This kind of reminds me of the Fool, right? Acceptance, saying yes to a journey, saying yes to a fresh new start. These are super cute illustrations, and I love that it's sticking to the theme, right, which is like witchy. We have a lot of candles so far, and a lot of these. We have like fog here, they're like in a forest. It's also very like earthy too. Wow, I just said forest and we have forest here. Seeing the bigger picture, I guess that's a message for me. We also have secret trail, ascension, the hanging bones. Ooh, look at that, seeing the signs. This reminds me of the Blair Witch Project. If you know, you know. Enter at your own risk. Pause. We got some demons lurking over here. Looks like a warning sign, a warning card. The elements. Ooh, I love this. We have our fire, air, water. We have earth. And then I'm pretty sure middle is like spirit, right? The elements, back to the basics. Initiation. A sacred test. Whoa, look at this. The sacred vows, which is commitment. Are these like actual, I'm sorry, I just want to see really quickly. Does it say anything? Oh, it actually does. I vow to be tender towards myself. I will show great concern and care for my well-being. Wow, yeah, this whole thing like actually says something. It's like actual vows here that are written out. That's pretty cool. A lot to read, but pretty cool. Prying eyes. Someone has their eyes on you. Coven. I'm so excited to use this. Cast the circle. I know my viewers over on my TikTok lives are going to be really excited about this one too. The flames. We have our dance card. I love the color palette. Oh, look at this one, flying ointment. The spirits. Respecting spirits. I will say that I really love the wording for each of the cards. Like it's like very like creative and very in tune with like the illustration. But I also love that it's like not to the point where it would be hard to be able to like assume or dissect what the actual meaning of the card is, you know? Like we have mud and moss, like that's a very like cool, distinct type of name for this card, but it also has the keyword of stagnation, right? So it gives you like a good view to be able to kind of determine what the essence of the whole card in itself is trying to say. So I really like that. It makes it a little bit easier to work with, especially if you're kind of like a beginner. So I would say even if you are a beginner, that this will be like a good deck to get because you can work with it. I feel like it's a good deck from what I can tell so far to be able to kind of like challenge yourself, right? It's not super hard, but it's not super easy. Like it leaves room for you to use your intuition, your own interpretation, your own it would be easy to get your own like understanding of the cards as well. So I would say this is like a good, I would consider this a good like beginner level or intermediate type of deck. Seasons of the Witch. And obviously if you're a pro reader, this deck would be pretty easy for you too, right? So I guess it could be for anyone, but I do just want to make that known. I know there's been like some oracle decks out there that I wanted to get, but they just, I don't know, connecting with them, it just felt like it was a little bit hard. The spell is cast, letting go. Moonwater. That is a cute one. Reset. That is so cute. Poison Thorn. And you can ideally use this deck for any type of reading if you ask me. I think so. The Witch Hunter. Especially like general readings. But really any type of reading. Bathing in the River. What a vibe. What a vibe. Crossing the Veil. We're almost done here. And then we're gonna give it a shuffle at the end. Midnight Moth, Distraction. Ooh, As Above, So Below. I like that one. It has a little yin yang energy going on. Boundaries with Salt. Self-love, purity, boundaries. Take It to the Grave, Secrets. And last but not least, we have Deep Being, Self-Love, and Acceptance. Let's go ahead and do our little shuffle here. Like I said, it kind of feels like they're gonna stick together, but maybe that might go away. See, like that was pretty easy to do. Let's go ahead and see shuffle-wise. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay. It is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. There's been some other decks that I've had that felt similar to this that really stick together, and it's almost like impossible to be able to like shuffle because they're so busy getting stuck together. So this is actually like a really good one. Yeah, this is a really good one. Let's go ahead and pull a card for you guys and we can see what it says in the book. Why not? For the collective. Oh, how cute. We have the Coven. Okay. Spirits at the bottom. I love that we have Coven for this one. I also really appreciate that it's like numbered. Some of them aren't numbered and they just go based off like a big picture and you have to like scavenge through the whole book trying to look for it. And it can take you a little bit of time, but these are numbered, so it makes it very easy. So Coven, keyword, soul family acceptance, putting yourself out there, the family you choose. The tarot companion for this card is the Three of Pentacles, which makes sense. Coven is like working in a group. Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork, group collaborations. So it says a coven is the family you choose, which supports you in ways that extend beyond any one ritual or spell. It's a connection that is richer than friends. It's an alignment of people who share a soul mission, expressed in infinite ways. The thread connecting this soul family is so divine and aligned that only the universe could have possibly brought these people into your life. This kind of kindred fellowship is only available to those who have had done the beautiful, complex work of finding and embracing true self. You are living so authentically that you radiate truth through every cell of your being, and that authenticity sends out a signal to the right group of people. A call that only those in soul agreement with yours can hear. There is a coven available to you, and they will begin making their way to you once you have accepted who you are. You will know them instantly when you allow yourself to be seen and you are not judged for it. Of course, that means sometimes you will share parts of yourself that others will reject. While it may be painful at first, rejoice in knowing those people are not for you and you are not for them. You can move forward with the knowledge that they will have no place in the family you are gathering for yourself. Receiving this card is a sign that new people are entering your life. For relationships, this can mean a new love interest who has the potential to be a soulmate partner, or that you may welcome a bundle of joy soon. For finances or career, you may meet a mentor or someone who can help you advance sooner. I love that it taps into the different areas that kind of like how tarot guidebooks do. In tarot, they'll tap into the generalized meaning, and then career, finances meaning, what it could mean in love. So it's really cool that it like does that. And then the companion cards for this specific card in this deck are the Dance card, Deeping, and Familiar. That's what we have today for the Witching Hour Oracle. Again, let me know down below in the comments if you already own this deck, if this is one you're thinking about purchasing, maybe you have it sitting in your cart. Let me know what you thought about it. Even let me know what you may not like about it either. You might not be a super big fan of how white they are. I'm normally not a really big fan of that, but I feel like with how surprisingly easy it was to shuffle, it is actually something that I don't mind. Let me know if there's any other decks you would like me to review here on this channel, whether it's tarot or oracle. I would love to hear about it. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I am sending you lots of love and light and everything nice. Bye.